So here I am on the start line of the St Tiernans round of the Leinster League, waiting for the whistle to be blown. Martin Grimley, and we're off. We're on behind the legend that is Johnny McCabe, up to start straight. Desi Foley coming in here on my left as well. Ryan Byrne there on the left as well, and up the start straight tarmac left, a little bit of grass and onto a long grassy section here, a real horsepower section where you're just pedal to the metal. It's quickly along here I realised that it was not going to be my day, as you kind of slot in behind someone, you're kind of going, don't really have the legs to go around him. There goes Ryan Byrne off up on the right hand side. Someone who has obviously better legs than I do. So yeah, it was a long section along here, so it's just a case of sitting in the wheels, hoping it stays together, you don't pop. There's Desi off past me again. Not a good sign when there's more riders going past me than I'm going past. So down to the first corner here, all very controlled. I kind of locked up the back here myself, I was a bit too eager on the brake. Went around the outside, one of the lads from the walk there cutting in the top of me, and then out of the saddle, sprint again. Yeah, not good here now without good legs. Very rapid fast. If you look at the sprockets there, you see people are well up to gears. Along here is about setting herself up for the right hand turn down. You can see the leaders turning right there already. So it's all still in one long line, and here on the brakes, got slow enough down along here, and later laps when I was in a small group I kind of learned to ease off coming into this, and then you could go through the whole section without touching the brakes, and you got the legs a chance to recover. But here we go again, up out of the saddle again, quickly back down into the saddle as you're going out. Side behind Peter here, and then one of the lads from Orwell going past us here. He obviously had the good legs bolted on today, and into the next section here. So a double left, so I took a long line around the right, hoping it was a bit faster, which probably wasn't really. It felt okay, but made no real progress. Another right hand turn here now again, and a quick right again. So off the pace here, a chance to recover, but bang, straight out of the saddle again, get going again. Section down along here now to another double left hand turn. Lots of corners like this on the course where you're turning across tarmac, which is always very tricky because any kind of grass or dirt you have in your wheels kind of equates to zero grip once you hit the tarmac there for that split second. So a long gradual right here around, tucking in behind the lad here from Warwick. Don't know his name, we'll call him Fast Legs. So down we go here, just trying to get as close to him as possible for as maximum shelter as possible. A quick left and right here, kind of bunched up a bit, went the long way around again, thinking would I get around, but no. Johnny McCabe, the wise old dog, had the door closed off there again. So another one of these tricky little corners, right and a left onto tarmac and back into grass. I didn't have a great corner there. You see I left a bit of a gap open there, whatever happened there. Probably something to do with the lactic coming out my eyeballs. I wasn't really on it. So another long power section here again. Johnny has popped, he's left the wheel go, boom. Now I'd like to say I should have gone around him and he closed the gap on me, but I really didn't have the legs at this stage. I was just sitting there going, wow, good God. Down into another hairpin left here again. So off the power, stay wide, go left, and the boys dive bombs on the inside. Yeah, but you need the legs to get away with it, so that's grand. I was grateful for another body to sit inside. You can see the leaders there in the right hand corner of the screen. They're well ahead of us at this stage, despite the fact the race is all in kind of more or less one long line. So they're off to commence battle at the front, and we're off our midfield or back of the pack battle. But that's the beauty about the cross, everyone's involved in the battle in some shape or form. So yeah, another one turn here to the right. Yeah, just try and keep off the power, leave the legs come back to me a little bit. Get that lactic to drop a little bit. Out of the saddle again, we kick along around to the right here. Corners look like nothing, this course looks like nothing until you go fast on it, and then you kind of go, you have to think about every corner. This corner here now is one I discovered later on in the race. Ease off, leave a gap open in front of you and you could go full pelt around it. But when you're right on the wheel of someone as you are like in lap one, you're hitting the brakes as much as they are and you're getting held up. So up into the 3 section here, the only kind of little technical part in the course, and it was super technical on the first lap as we were down to walking pace, something you rarely do in a cross race. Like we're literally queued up here waiting to go through. Very narrow section, wouldn't be confirming to any UCI rules, but doesn't really matter. As you can see in the Garmin here, we're down to 4.2k an hour. So, but it was a chance to rest. And then as you have another long big power section here, up to the right, through this narrow section here, out onto the flat grassy area. So straight into horsepower here again now. It's more pony power than horsepower. You can see the leaders going off up to the left there. Look at them, miles ahead of us already. Cheek 'em. So yeah, bit of a rest down here. You can kind of have a tailwind, slight downhill. Yeah, just on the wheels here. This was a very tricky corner. Kevin McCambridge crashed in this one in the first lap. So you're coming downhill, you're just a bit off camber, and around you go. So up again to finish the straight. This is a great start finish straight. You know, it's long enough that you have to think about it. You know, you're struggling slightly uphill into the wind, and you can see the pace going out of people here now, and you're just grappling to try and get onto the wheel in front of you, which I was failing to do. I was being left here 5 bike lengths behind. So that was lap 1 of the St Tiernans race. Many thanks to the crew at St Teirnans for putting on a fabulous race.